Okay, starting the year off with a big $3.52 from a dividend. That's right, from the Visa shares that I own. They kicked out a dividend of $3.52, and there's the egg. That's right, the dividend. Okay, so after that, I went ahead and bought 6 more shares of Apple. And because I wanted to get rid of Square and PayPal, because they don't pay a dividend, I want to use that income to buy some more dividend-paying shares, and also to take a loss on purpose for tax purposes, to give that a test run this year, since it's a lower amount. So I kind of wanted to test the waters with that. I'll share a little bit of that later. So then I went and bought 5 more shares of Apple. And then I also wanted to try margin. So with margin, I used some of the money of the bank's money to buy some of these long-term shares. And not recommended, but for this reason, I'm doing it for a good reason here. I'll share later as well. So I bought 5 more shares and then went in and bought 10 more after that because Apple was on sale at the time. And then what you're going to see, well, of course, there's another dividend as well from Apple for that one. But what you're going to see is more interest charges on the money that I'm borrowing to buy these long-term shares. But these are Apple and Visa, both dividend-paying long-term shares. And this is some of the more interest that I've incurred borrowing that money to buy those shares. And there's there's a dividend that they pay out. And that's another egg that drops down in there. That's right. That's the real kind of money you want, the passive income. It pays over and over again, whether they do anything or not. I didn't move any money around. I just bought the shares and held them. Just wanted to point that out because that's the real passive income. And then a couple more interest charges here as well. Now, because I have a margin account, and really it's only used for trading. That's what it's initially for trading, but I wanted to test it out because you're allowed to claim losses. Actually, this is with the PayPal and Square. You're allowed to claim losses, capital losses each year. And by selling those 2 shares on purpose, I took a loss of $931 to free up the capital to use it for other things. But to test this out, I haven't gone to an accountant yet. I'm going to share this later on, so stay tuned kind of thing. But later on here in about 3 or 4 months, I'll make a video and share what actually happens for sure through an actual CPA. And now with the margin interest as well, because it's a business and it's a cost of doing business, supposedly we're going to be able to claim any charges for the interest as well. So that's a tax deductible charge, in theory, and that's what it's supposed to be. Again, stay tuned down the road here. I'm going to make a video to share exactly what happened when I went in and sat with my accountant and get this figured out for sure in Canada, the actual numbers. Learn it, do it, share it. Thanks again for checking out the channel and subscribing. This is the wrap up for 2022, the last 3 months. $82 in dividends off of the 50 Apple shares and the 20 Visa. And looking forward to a 2023.